Hi guys, this is Zackalope, and this is another overdue episode of Smash Hopes! About time! Very recently, Nintendo had a Nintendo Direct specifically for the Smash Bros. Series. In it, Masahiro Sakurai, I haven't said his name in so long, I'm really hoping that's the right name. Don't quote me on it, but Masahiro Sakurai, the guy leading the charge on this design, he basically told us a bunch of new information, along with some information we already knew, but established upon it. So, I kind of want to talk about some of that. I'm not going to get into it a lot. If you haven't seen it, please go see it. It's awesome. The stuff he's showing in that video is amazing. Please go see it. It's worth it. It's like, it is 45 minutes long or so, but it is worth it. Before you even watch the rest of this video, go watch it now. If you're still here, I'm going to assume that you've already seen it. If you haven't, it's your loss. Now, I'm going to talk about some of the stuff he revealed in that. First off, I'm not going to get to the characters yet. First off, there's just one thing other than characters I want to talk about. Smash Run. Smash Run, if you've ever played Kirby Air Ride, then you know about City Trial. City Trial is, like, Kirby Air Ride had 3 different modes. One was a racing mode. It was It wasn't bad, but it wasn't exciting. The other one was a top-down view that I didn't really like that much. I didn't find it very interesting. But City Trial was the final mode. And City Trial is amazing. Basically, you collect a bunch of power-ups, and then at the end of like 7 minutes, or I think you can make it shorter, but I always said 7 minutes because it's the longest. At the end of that time, you play a mini-game, and your abilities may help or hinder you in that. The DS version of the game, not the Wii U version, just the DS, it's going to have a variant of this. I don't know if at the end you'll play a minigame type thing, or if it'll always be a battle at the end. But either way, I love to see this idea resurface. I loved this idea. I loved it. I'm so happy to see it return, even if it's not in a Kirby game. So, that's exciting. I just wanted to get that out first. Now, I'm going to go over some of the new characters before I go into some of the characters that haven't been revealed yet. First off, Yoshi. It's about time. The reason they gave for not introducing Yoshi real early on was because they were trying to create a new stance for him. And you know what? I'll give them that. It is a new stance, and I can understand that they wanted to make sure it would work before really showing it off. So, yeah. But I think we all expected Yoshi, at the very least. Next, Sheik and Zero Suit Samus have also been revealed. This time around, though, they are not transformations. Rather, they are their own individual characters. I have mixed thoughts about this. Sheik and Zelda I definitely see as the same character. Splitting them apart, it just kind of seems off to me. It's the same way with Zero Suit Samus. I feel it feels off. Maybe they can make it work, but this is going to be the first time, other than Toon Link and Link, but I don't really consider them the same character, that we have 2 different variations of one character. It just kind of seems like now they're throwing in extra stuff. I think they fit much better as transformations. They did give the characters new moves. One of my thoughts was maybe instead of using B down for transform for Zelda Sheik and Final Smash as a transformation from Zero Suit to regular Samus, why not just have an extra button? I don't know. Maybe they don't have an extra button, but maybe that's my thought for that. I kind of think that may be an unusual choice, but you can't win everything. So I guess we'll see how that works. The next one, Charizard. Yes, Charizard. Not Pokemon Trainer, but Charizard. The other 2 previous characters, I didn't like. I wanted them to be the same because they were sort of the same character. When it comes to Pokemon Trainer, we have Pikachu, we have Lucario. At one point, we had Mewtwo and Pichu. And then we have Pokemon Trainer who has 3 Pokemon. Honestly, it just seems clunky to me. I didn't like it very much. This pretty much, in my mind, confirms that Pokemon Trainer will not be returning, which, in my opinion, is a good thing. Although I'm sure some people will disagree with me. But Charizard, I can definitely see why they've got him in. He's extremely popular. At least half of my friends who know anything about Pokemon have him as their favorite Pokemon. like even more so than Pikachu, which is like the people that don't really know much about it, but are like, Pikachu's cool. But Charizard's like extremely popular, so I can see why they did that. And it appears his final smash is going to be his Mega form, but do not quote me on that. That was only in the video. I can't prove it. Maybe it's something else altogether. Who knows? But I have a theory it's going to be his final smash, especially since the final smash of Pokemon Trainer was all 3 of them using their, like, beam attacks. And that wouldn't work this time around. After that, okay, I lost track. Alright, so, and also Lucario, he also uses a Mega form as well. That makes me think maybe his ultimate has been replaced by his Mega form. But, once again, don't quote me on that. The final new, yeah, they revealed 5 guys, by the way. It's ridiculous, 5 guys in one night. The 5th character they revealed in that direct, in that Nintendo Direct, at the very end of the video, was Greninja. Greninja, for those of you who don't know, which would put you into the same category as me before I had really, like, I knew he was a Pokemon, but I didn't know anything about him. But, for those of you who don't know who he is, he's apparently the final evolution of the water starter in, I want to say X and Y? I don't know, I'm not a big Pokemon fan. I played a few of them, but I don't play them very much. And I don't know very much about the new stuff at all. So, he is the final evolution of the newest water starter, at the very least. That made me a little annoyed. And this brings us to the still not revealed section. Mewtwo! Let's count our Pokemon, shall we? Pikachu, Lucario, Charizard, Greninja. That's 4 Pokemon! 4! That's as many representatives to the Pokemon series as there were in Brawl. That's not saying that there can't be more. But once you add more, it just gets to where I'm worried it's going to be too much. But here's why I think Mewtwo still has a chance. Mewtwo, first off, they brought back Lucario. Once again, I've made this point before, he has little relevance in today's Pokemon world as far as I can tell. He only has a Mega form. That's pretty much all that he is right now. That's it. Other than that, I can't see any reason for him. Other than he was once a character. So, in that case, Mewtwo becomes... He is 10 times more important than Lucario right now. I don't know if the movie containing him has been released yet, but there was a recent movie, or there is coming out a recent movie starring Mewtwo in one of his Mega forms. So, there's that. Plus, he has a Mega form. Not only that, he has 2 Mega forms. And there's only one other Pokemon that has 2 Mega forms. Charizard. He's been revealed. Plus, he's a veteran from Melee, and he has a fairly large support, at least in America. I don't know about Japan, which is where it's being developed, so that may not hold any ground. But at the same time, there's so much evidence leading up to Mewtwo, and they showed that Lucario and Charizard would both be using Megaforms in some way. Some way. Their Megaforms would appear in some way. Which makes me think Mewtwo has to be revealed now. I'm really hoping for him. And then there's Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff is one of my most hated characters. I've said it before, in Brawl, there were 3 characters I sucked as. Ness, Olimar, and Jigglypuff. But I still want Jigglypuff. I still want Jigglypuff, because she's one of the 64 veterans. By that I mean the veterans of the Nintendo 64 version of Smash Bros. And I kind of feel like all 12 of them have been in every game so far. If she's not in this game, it will be a disappointment. I will be disappointed. But then, once again, we get to the point where, are we having too many Pokemon? We have, if we include Mewtwo and Jigglypuff, that would be Pikachu, Lucario, Charizard, Greninja, Jigglypuff, and Mewtwo. That's 6 Pokemon. At this point, I think that'd be more characters than there are from the Mario series. I mean, Mario did get a new one, Rosalina. Maybe they'll get another one. But I'm just finding it hard to believe. So we'll have to see if both Mewtwo and Jigglypuff are revealed. We'll have to see. Next, Ridley. There's one little point in the video where Sakurai describes that the Yellow Devil appears in the Mega Man stage, and he is a boss of the stage. Basically, he appears on the stage, and you can interact with him during the fight, which is a new thing for Smash Bros. As far as I know. I mean, there's been hazards before, but never like a character there. And then he said that other stages will have bosses too, and he showed a Metroid stage and a very familiar Dragonic figure flying above it. You can only see a shadow, but he's flying above it. Which makes me think Ridley is not going to be a playable character. I said Metroid needed more playable characters. I did not mean Zero Suit Samus. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. It's the same character, but it's the same character, Samus. So I really doubt we're going to be seeing Ridley, but my hopes are still out for some other Metroid character to be revealed. Next, Captain Falcon. I'm fairly confident about Captain Falcon. I'm fairly confident. For several reasons. First off, 64 veteran. Second, what people know about Captain Falcon comes from Smash Bros. Falcon Punch, Falcon Kick, none of that originated in his original series. What they know about him is from Smash Bros. So, in that way, he is just as much a Smash Bros. Character as he is an F-Zero character. More so than any of the other characters in the series, because they are all, well, maybe Fox. Fox would be like one that takes a lot of his stuff, but even then, Fox is known for flying an R-Wing. Captain Falcon's known for his driving a spaceship, but he's also known for his infamous Falcon Punch. So, there's that. Plus, in the Nintendo Direct, we see an F-Zero assist trophy. I'm fairly certain Captain Falcon's going to be revealed at some point. Next, Ness. Ness, I'm worried about. There hasn't been a new Earthbound game in a while. But he is a 64 veteran, so I'm hoping for him. The only character I would accept him being replaced with would be Ninten. But at the same time, even then, that would be a little sketchy, because check out my previous videos, you'll see why. So I'm hoping for him. Finally, this is where it gets sad, guys. In my last Smash Hopes, I stated that I would tell you if Lloyd Irving was revealed. During the release of Tales of Symphonia Chronicles. He wasn't. I made all of these reasons in my head, and I'm sure all of them hold some, like, all of them drove me to believe it could happen, but at the same point, I also know that it was just me hoping for something that probably wouldn't happen. It doesn't look like Lloyd Irving's going to be a member of this Smash crew in this new game. There's always hope, but I can't see another time when they would reveal him. I can't. So, unfortunately, it's time to give up on Lloyd Irving. I know, guys. It's sad for me, too. I appreciate you watching, guys. The last month or so, it's been tough on me in terms of Smash Bros. News. Ridley has gotten a reason for him to not be there. Mewtwo, he keeps not getting revealed instead of other Pokemon, and Lloyd Irving was never revealed. So my top 3 characters are not looking good right now. But I'm gonna keep hoping. That's what this series is, Smash Ups. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later. Feel free to check out some of my other videos. Right now it's just recordings. I've got Skyrim and Super Mario Bros. Going for now. I will see you all later. Bye!